Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could do all it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have feel good girl then. Lazy. She never did a pictures, I rate it. Never did a pictures, half naked. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures, half naked. Never did a pictures, R rated. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl a wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea in a tea, put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in and no mercy. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl we don't lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R rated. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but he waste gal a pill her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them are no friends, them are haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby, no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could do all it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures half naked. Never did a pictures R rated. Me never did a piggy R things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil,
like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah, and they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Yeah, easy. Now the apocalypse rage for kill Batty Boy and cat.
Yeah, I'm on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a preach hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like.
Right at it.
Hear the hunger in my voice, they used to tell me to speak up. The problem was of what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just gon' change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatics. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up, nigga. I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch. I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the ghost. And they know I'm raw, and they know the spot, and I'm feeling lost, still in charge. I don't make it follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they here on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it off. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that guy in me. You get focused on them dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me now.
I try to make the news, I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' be the building. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home and truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah.
I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me.
But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding General. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play
in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling plain. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon.
Brotherhood is a weapon. Yes, I am.
That's right.
Shalom. All right. Yes. All right. Listen, this is the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, man. Started out at 125th Street in Harlem, New York. And we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. Oh, excuse me. You understand? We are the children of Jacob according to the Bible. We are Jacob's children, man. All right, there's 12 tribes, there's 12 families, there's 12 sons that Jacob had, man. They went making many children, man. All right, and there you have the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, or the 12 families of Israel, man. Now that consists today of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right? We've been teaching this truth since 1969, man. All right, this truth has been coming out in these last days since 1969. All right, bringing us back to our true culture, man, our true heritage, which is found in the Holy Bible, King James 16:11. All right, this is where it's at, man. All right, we do classes from Monday, classes in the school, Birmingham B18 5PW, from Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays in the class. Monday, we have the law class on the Monday, man, done by Officer Mawasa and Officer Ariella. Right, Wednesday, we have the history class done by Officer Dangaba. All right. You understand? Perfect history teacher in the ISUPK, man. All right, that's the Wednesday class. Look out for that, 7 till 9. All right. Then we have the scripture breakdown class done by Officer Captain of 10K Karafia. You understand? Again, heavy teacher in the ISUPK, governing over the school in the ISUPK, man. All right, the captain of the school in the UPK, man, keeping this order. You understand? Passed down from Commanding General Yohana, is keeping this brotherhood. You understand? Keeping our nation together, building our people. You understand? Teaching how, you understand, we have to have brotherhood and bring and collect ourselves. We have to be collective. It's like we have to collect ourselves back to the Most High. All right? We got to reconcile people, man. Reconcile with our nation. Regroup, regather. Because the Bible says there's a time to cast stones away and there's a time to gather the stones, man. You understand? The brothers of our nation been scattered abroad, and now is a time to gather our nation together, man. As blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. Now today we have the brother Friday we have the last one Kodash also, which is our native language, our native tongue, the Hebrew language, which we spoke before slavery, before captivity, man. What the oppressor broke out of us, whipped out of us, feathered and tarred and lynched out of us, man. That's the language we spoke or spake. You understand? Prior to colonial slavery, man. All right. We weren't speaking no Swahili and no African Bantu or whatever foolishness. Some of our brothers in the world come up with these days. All right, with the Pan Africanism, man. We were speaking the Hebrew, man. That's who we are. Columbus had translators come, Hebrew translators come to come with him, man, on his voyages to the Americas, to our native brothers. Why? What were they speaking, man? They were speaking the Hebrew, man. That's what language they were speaking. That's why Columbus had Hebrew interpreters with him. You understand? To translate what the natives were saying. Natives are Israelites also, man. That's why we say blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians, man. You understand? That's our nation. Those our people make up the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel, the Lord's chosen people, man. All right. So that's the Friday class, the last one, Kodash, you understand, done by Officer Salakia, Officer Alban, man, 500 in the UPK. All right. Followed by On the Ends, a radio show, which we have also, you understand, from 9 till late. You understand? So you can check in for that. Check in for that as well, man. Okay. That's done. That's done in the school. The last one, Kodash, that's done in Manchester, S4P. All right. Support for Progress, Westwood Street, man. All right, you can check us out for that there. And check Raban's Facebook also. All right. And then today we have the Brotherhood class, man. Today we have the Brotherhood class teaching Black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people to gather ourselves together, reconcile. You understand? There's something coming in this earth. You understand that people don't understand, man. And the prophets, that's why we teach what we teach, because the Bible explains all these things prior to it happening, man. The prophets always come out and warn the people. There's always a warning prior to, this is the blowing of the trumpet, man. We're blowing the trumpet. You understand? We're making the noise. We're shouting to the people, man. You understand? These are the last days. And the Lord wants Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to gather together, because we're a special people unto the Most High. We ain't about just to, we ain't supposed to be just let go out there just to do our own thing. All right? There is an order in which we must conduct ourselves. There's an order in which we must be, man. All right? There's a way we must live our life according to God, man. Okay? And for the rebellious, they shall dwell in dry land. That dry land is death and destruction and famine, man. Pestilence, man. Disease and earthquakes and all those things, man. You understand? Thermonuclear destruction. You understand? That's that for the rebellious that don't want to listen to this word, man. If you're Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you better take heed to the word of the Most High. All right? Shalom. You know what I mean? Got my reader, Radaya Alama. You understand? All right. So if you could get me Habakkuk chapter 2, Baba Kushar.
Salaki, what do you say, sir?
If you could get me Habakkuk chapter 2 and 1. Habakkuk 2 and 1. Near Zephaniah. So
found it.
Chapter 2. 2 and 1, Baba Kushar.
Current book of Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand up. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. And I will watch to see what he will say unto me.
So Habakkuk is speaking to the Lord. The Lord is set Habakkuk on watch, man. Habakkuk is the watchman over the Israelites, man. All right? That's who Habakkuk is, over the people of the Most High. Habakkuk is a watchman. Habakkuk is on Shema. And he's going to watch to see what the Lord tells him to do, man. Read on.
Khan. And what I shall answer when I am approved. Verse 2.
Say again. Read that again. And what?
And what I shall answer when I am approved.
That approved or reproved? I'm not.
So like reproved.
Reproved. Okay, Khan. Where you at? 1, 2, and what?
2 and 2 now.
Khan. Okay. Yeah, when I'm reproved, right? Read on. So when he's corrected, right? What he will answer when he's corrected by the Lord. All right. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, right? And will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. So the Lord is going to correct Habakkuk, teach Habakkuk, and tell Habakkuk what to say and what to do. All right, giving him instructions. Read on.
Khan. Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision.
Right, he's got a vision. And the Lord is saying to Habakkuk, write the vision, man. Write it down. Note it on stones. Note it in a book. Like you put it on paper. Write it down. Write it down, man. Read on.
Khan. And make it plain upon the tables.
Make it be known on the tables. Make it plain so everyone can see it. Everyone can see it, man. Put it so the people can see it. The Israelites can see it. You understand? Make it be known upon the table. Read on.
Khan. That he may run that readeth it.
Read on.
Verse 3. The vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right. The vision, you ain't going to understand it when he sees it there and then. Why? It's for an appointed time, man. It's for an appointed time. It's for the days what we're living in today. That's what this vision is for, man. This vision is for the last days, man. What we're in right now. Read on.
Khan. But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And read that again.
Khan.
But
at the end it shall speak and not lie.
But at the end, when it coming to the end of the days, man, when it's coming closer to the judgment of the oppressors, when it's coming close to the judgment of the wicked, this is gonna speak, and it's not gonna lie. The Bible is full of prophecy. This prophecy is gonna speak against a people. This prophecy is gonna speak against a nation, a wicked nation that's been ruling over God's chosen people. A wicked nation of people that has been oppressing the Lord's chosen people, that's been oppressing Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. This is going to speak in this last days. Read on.
Khan. Through it tarry. Wait for it, because it shall surely come.
Read that again.
Through it tarry.
Oh, Slacky, what are you up to? Let me just catch where you are.
And not the lie, just in 3.
Okay. Though it tarry. So right? Even though it's not come when you're ready for it, though it tarry, though it's waiting, right? Read that again. Though it tarry, what?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Wait for the vision, man. Though it tarry, wait for it. That's why we must teach our children and our sons and teach and so on, sons and so on and so forth. Why? Because they've got to grow up in this word, understanding the prophecies, and then they pass it on to their sons and daughters, and they pass it on to their sons and daughters. Now I'm saying sons because the sons are going to be the ones to teach the word. You understand? The male are going to be the one to teach the word of this Bible. Females ain't supposed to teach the Bible. You understand? Anyone that do so, that's a what do you call it? A false prophetess, whatever the hell that is, right? That'll be a false prophet. A woman ain't supposed to teach this Bible, man. This Bible is written in masculine form, and it's for the men to bring out the word. All right, the Bible tells you that the woman ain't supposed to have a usurp authority over the man. Okay, so that's what it is. So it's not come yet. Wait for it, man. Right? Read on.
Come. Because it will surely come.
That this prophecy is going to come to pass. It will surely come to pass. That's why it's called a prophecy. And when the Lord calls it a prophecy, that's exactly what it is. When the Lord prophesies something, guess what? It shall surely come. It's going to happen, man. You can't stop it. I can't stop it. The oppressors can't stop it. None of the other nations can stop it. This is just what it is. It shall surely come. It's going to happen. When the Lord says Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going to be back on top, being the ruling class nation, even though we're on crack cocaine now, even though we're, black on black crime now, guess what? Just look out for that, because it's going to happen, man. The oppressors can't stop it, because it's not in their power to stop it. It's in the Lord's power. And when the Lord is turning our captivity, they cannot stop it, man. And that's what the Lord is doing right now since 1969 under commanding General Yahanama. This truth has been coming out in the earth, not Christianity. Christianity has been worldwide, man. That's got nothing to do with the Most High. Christianity is of the oppressors. Christianity is worse than crack cocaine. You understand? Christianity is a disease that's amongst Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, from the oppressors by the edge of the sword, forcefully put upon us. It's got nothing to do with our culture, nothing to do with our nation, nothing to do with us, full stop. And we've got to come out of the Christian churches, man. But read on.
Come. It will not tarry.
So, Lucky, let me get it. Can. See, though it tarry, now to you, to us, not us in the UPK, to the people in the world, it seems like it's forever. It's never going to happen, man. It's never coming. It's not going to happen, right? To our nation that don't understand the Lord anymore, because we've been cut off from the Most High by the oppressors. The oppressors trapped us into their wickedness, and now we don't know the Lord. But the Lord said, though it tarry, then it says it will not tarry. Somebody read that and go, oh, that's what they say, that's what was the term they use? Contradiction. They'll say it's a contradiction. No, it's not a contradiction. Though to us it tarry, to the flesh, to the human, it's like it's forever. It's, it seems like if you're in the world, like it's never gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen. So it's not talking to us. It's talking to our brothers and sisters in the world. Though it tarry, they say, where's God? How come God didn't, put us through slavery or this and that? How come this happened to us? And where's our God at? Where's the God at then? Right? You don't know the Lord. The Lord is a just, perfect God. And he's a father that disciplines. And if you break his rules and break his laws, he's going to punish you, man. And if you do what he says, he's going to love you. That's a good father. The heavenly Father is a good father. Right? And if we've been wicked, we're going to get dealt with. And that's what happened with us. Now we've got to repent. Now we've got to get it right, man. And guess what? If we don't get it right, we just continue being punished, man. See that? That's how it works. The Lord, you can't box with the Lord. You can't fight the Most High. You're fighting yourself. Can't fight with the Lord. Right? We just need to understand the Most High, man. That's all we need to do. All right? He's a just God. He's a good God. But he's also a terrible God. If you cross him, if you don't do his word, if you don't do what he says, all right? We've not got free will. Some people talk about, oh, we got free will and we can do. We ain't got free will, man. You either choose life or death. So much for free will. Life or death, man. Now, if you were wise, if you had understanding, you'll choose life. God says, therefore, choose life. He didn't say you got free will. All right? But read on.
Verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
So this is talking about the oppressors, the wicked of the earth, man. It says, behold, his soul, that is his soul which is within him is not upright, man. Which is lifted up in him is not upright. He's not an upstanding citizen. Though they have their bow ties and their suit and tie and they look, you know, prim and proper and all that, or whatever you want to call it. Though they look like that, though they act nice, they're not nice. See that? That's what the Bible says. Read on.
But the just shall live by his faith.
That's the righteous, the just. You understand? The just are the Israelites. All right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the just, according to the Bible. The
Right.
just shall live by faith. What are we living by, man? Why are we doing what we're doing? We could do what people in the world are doing, but we're being just, and we're just doing what the word of the Lord says. You understand? And we're living by faith. We ain't seeing it physically, but we see it right before us spiritually, man. See, when you're spiritual, you understand the word of the Lord, man. That's when you're spiritual. When you're carnal, you don't understand it. You don't get it. You understand? That's the point. So his soul, we understand that's the oppressor. That is lifted up in him. He's proud. You understand? He don't believe in the Lord. He don't care about no God, man. He cares about himself. He thinks he's God. He's perfection. His soul, which is lifted up in him, is not upright, man. He's not an upstanding citizen. He's not a good person. He's not a good nation or people. They're not good, man. They're known as the wicked according to the Bible, man. They ain't got a humble bone in their body. They just think evil continually. Continuous evil is in their hearts, man. But read on.
Verse 5. Ye also, because he transgresseth by wine,
Right.
he is a proud man.
Is it what?
Proud man.
He's proud, man. See that? That's why his soul ain't lifted up. He ain't humble. He ain't humble, man. Thinks he's God. He's ever
Proud man.
buffering. Read on. Yeah.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
He doesn't stay in one place. He doesn't stay in his own land, man. Doesn't stay in his own inheritance. Doesn't keep at home. He goes in everybody else's nation. Goes amongst everyone's kindred and tongues and people and nations, man. He doesn't stay in his own place. He doesn't govern over his own nation and place. He wants to be in everybody's business, in every nation. Read on.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell.
And he enlarges his desire as hell. You understand? Evil is how he gets his desires, man. Evil is how he gets his desires met. By shedding innocent blood. By shedding the blood of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. To build a great kingdom called the United States of America. By building a kingdom called Great Britain. Evil is in their hearts, man. You understand? He don't keep at home. He enlarges his desire as hell. Because that's what's going to happen. He's going to fall in his own trap, man. All right? They think they're going to rule forever and live good and be nice and live delicious forever, man. It's not going to happen. You understand? The Lord's going to turn their glory into shame. All right? And by their own works, it has been done. By their own evil works. His soul ain't upright. The oppressor's soul in him ain't upright, man. It's not like our souls, black man, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. Their soul ain't like ours, man. All right? We're a spiritual people, man. We just been deceived by the same oppressor that the Lord's talking about. All right? We've been tricked by the same oppressor that the Lord's talking about. Read on.
Carnival Khan. And is as death and cannot be satisfied.
No matter what the oppressor takes from a place, all these nations they've conquered and stolen from and took oil and gold and rubies and pearls and crowns and everything, man. They took black people, our people, sold us into slavery, used us as slaves, etc., build their kingdom. And even after all of how many years plus of captivity and slavery that they've done to us, shackled and chained us, whipped our backs to pick cotton and cocaine and done all those things with our people, and they still can't be satisfied. They still can't be satisfied, man. Right? They've been to all other nations, conquering and plundering as well, and they still can't be satisfied, man. You understand? Read on.
Carnival Khan. But gathereth unto him all nations.
What does he do?
Gather unto him all nations.
And he gathers unto him all, unto himself, unto him all nations. What does Britain do? What does America do? They let all the other nations in Britain, in America. All the nations are in the Western Hemisphere now. They never used to be. The only people that was mostly here predominantly are the natives in America, the native Indians. You understand, those brothers that Columbus tried to destroy. And our people, the so-called Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians, right? And the oppressor, man. Those were the main people in this Western Hemisphere for the most part, right? And now, what has he done? He's dealt treacherously with us. He's dealt so bad with us. You understand? They windrushed us and then brought other nations in. They allowed other nations to come in here now. Read that again.
Carnival Khan. But gathereth unto him all nations.
He gathers all nations unto himself, man. That's what he does. He brings them all around him. Read on.
Carnival Khan. And heapeth unto him all people.
All people, Chinese people, African people, black people, that's our people, native Indians, right? The Chinese, all them Middle Eastern people, right? Lithuanians, all of those people, Asians, Indians. He heaps unto him all nations of people, right? All nations of people come to this country, to the United Kingdom and to the Americas, to the Western Hemisphere. All nations of people come here, right? He heaps unto himself, all people. Read on.
Khan, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
All these nations are going to take up a parable. The Bible says, shall not all these nations take up a parable against him? Something derogatory that they're going to say against the oppressors, right? Because what did he do? He went into all nations of people and he stole and he enslaved and he pillaged and he raped and he robbed and he did whatever he wanted to do. That's the children of Esau, man. Right? That's what they did. They enslaved, they feathered, they tarred, they raped, man, and pillaged the people and pillaged the place. Mainly our people. They put our people in the worst type of slavery you could possibly think of. Chattel slavery, man. Chains on our necks and hands and feet. Chains on our men, women, and children, man. They put chains upon black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people. That's what they did. We suffered the worst slavery than any other race, any other nation of people on the face of the earth. Right? They did the worst to us. They did the worst atrocities to us, to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Right? I know some Irish people say, well, we was enslaved. Some Chinese would say they was enslaved. Yeah, they were. But guess what? They was overseers even over us. Right? The English put them as overseers over us. And guess what they did as overseers, man? You think they treat us well as overseers? No. They was racist to us as well. They hated us as well. They treat us bad, just even worse, man. They treat us bad even worse than the oppressor at in certain intervals, and in certain intervals. They treat us even worse, man. All right? So no nation can get no pity from us. You understand? When we speaking against this wickedness that they've done to us, no nation can get no pity from us. The only pity we've got to give is to our own people, because we understand that we suffered the worst of all nations on the face of the earth. We understand that we're still suffering the worst of all nations on the face of the earth. And you understand that the oppressors will never let up on us like he does with the other people and the other nations. Every nation's got a footing in England. Every nation has a footing, a good footing, a good step, a good stance. You understand? They can provide for themselves. They don't need the oppressor to give them nothing. They've got their own shops, stores, you name it, man. Restaurants, all those things, right? Their own schools and everything. And temples, whatever you want to call them things there. They've got all of that for themselves. But guess what? There's one people that ain't got nothing, man. There's one people that built Britain, that Britain was built off the backs of, right? Rape, rob, plunder, and murder, whipping, all that, and ain't got nothing to show for it, man. Not one of these skyscrapers and buildings you see around you is owned by a brother. Not one. Owned by our people. Not one in Britain. There is no foothold that we got. The little thing we got left, they're trying to take that, man. You understand? The little bit we got in the black community, well, there was a black community, right? Before they gentrified us, before they confused us, before they deceived us, before they scattered us abroad so they can divide us and rule over us. Before they did that, now they got us in all of their areas amongst their people. Is all the design. They destroyed our people, our communities with the guns and drugs and violence, and then spread us out all over the place. Why did they do that? Because they didn't want us to establish anything for ourselves in a particular place, right? So we can run that area. This is how it should be going, man. The Chinese come here and they run a particular area with their own people, and everything is Chinese. Shops are Chinese. The people that work in the shops are Chinese. Cleaning the shops and serving in the shops and buying from the shops are Chinese. All those things, man. But with us, that we can't have that. They don't want us to have nothing. All right, read on.
Khan. And they taunting proverb against him.
So these nations are going to take up speak against him, and take up a taunting proverb against him. They're going to torment this oppressor, man. They're going to torment him, and ask for windrushing our people. Ask for windrushing. This is the Lord using them. You understand? To fight each other, because why? They want to treat our people bad. All of them do. Every single last one of them do. So what we supposed to do, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, is gather ourselves together like the Bible said. We're supposed to come together, right? But the thing is, they arguing amongst each other right now, man. Right? The Palestinians and Ukraine and, Russia and all of them, Putin and the other guy, whatever they are, Putin and I don't know what his name is, man. The other one,
Zelensky or something.
Zelensky or whatever. Russia and Ukraine, they fighting, man. Right? All the Middle East, all the people in the Middle East and them Eastern European areas, they're all fighting with these oppressors in the Western Hemisphere today. Because the Lord is doing this thing. The Lord is causing this battle, this war to take place. We're going to read this in the Bible, man. You understand? Read on.
Come and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Woe unto the oppressor. Destruction, that woe means destruction. Destruction unto the oppressors. You understand? The oppressor that's increasing that which is not his, is enlarging that which is not his. We belong to the, first and foremost, we as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians belong to the Lord. We're the temple of the Most High, Black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, and children. We're the temple of God. And guess what? They got us in slavery. They've got us in their hands, in their clutches. They've got us in a position where we can't fend for ourselves, man. They put us in a position where we cannot fend for ourselves. We've got to depend on them. It's all a design. It's designed that way. And the Lord is about to get us out of their hands. And the Lord has to make them fight each other, fight against each other, man. That's what the Lord's doing. So we can be free, so he can deliver us, man. You understand? That's the salvation the Bible speaks about. Read on.
Khan, how long unto him that leadeth himself with thick clay?
He ladens himself with thick clay, like he puts it on like makeup, man. You know how some women cake up fake up on their face and all that, cake up their face with makeup. That's what he does with the nations. He brings that nation in, how many hundreds of those nations, and those people, give them houses, cars, free homes, and all that. Meanwhile, the Caribbean people that came and got their lives destroyed, and their children, they left their children back in the West Indies, you understand, and all that, to come and serve this oppressor right here. And then they windrush our people back to the Caribbean with nothing. Took their homes from them, took their jobs from them, ripped them from their families and sent them back to the Caribbean. You understand? That is a wicked oppressor right there. That is a disgusting people that you don't want to be a part of, have nothing to do with, man. And the Lord is showing us their true colors, what they're really about. Because our people, in their minds, this is the queen mother country, man. This country was the best place on the planet. They love the oppressors, man. And look what the oppressor did in the end. Windrushed our people, man, and leave us out there even today to hang out to dry. They leave us hang out to dry. They don't give us nothing, man. We don't get nothing from these wicked people. All they've done is took from us. They've stolen everything from us. What we had, all our riches that we had, Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. If you think your daddy's poor, if you think your mom is poor and your grandparents are poor and whatever else, you understand, it's because the oppressor took everything from them, man. You understand? And there's one or two of our people that, managed to get a little bit of something. You understand? You ain't better than the ones that ain't got it. Just understand that. The oppressors let one or two of our people slide through. So the one or two that slides through can look down at the ones that ain't got it like that. And that is the mindset that we're supposed to have. The oppressor do that. That's another design. There's many arrows that they fire at us, man. Many. They see you dress a certain way, you're a thug. You look a certain way, you're a thug. You're black, you're evil, man. That's how they got the whole earth to think of us in that light. We're the light of the world, man. We're the light of the world. We're the chosen people of God, man. We're the Israelites, God's chosen people. And we keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, and we execute judgment and righteous judgment and justice in this earth, man. You understand? And the nations are going to know who we are at the end of the day. All right? We're the perfect people in the eyes of God. We're who the Lord loves, man. We're the people who the Lord loves. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That's who the Most High loves and hates the rest, man. Read on.
Come, verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that they bite thee?
Read that again.
Khan. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
These nations that they brought unto themselves, and for windrushing us, for doing us bad, for doing us dirty, for scandalizing our name, the windrush generation, for scandalizing our name. You can't find the papers. You can't find the papers of the people that came and got limbs blown off for you. You can't find the papers of the people that came and built Britain and built the NHS and built the London Underground. You can't find the papers of these people. You deserve death and destruction. You are nothing but wicked, man. Because there's people that you let in this place that from other nations, you understand, that you let come in here and they ramsack this place. You understand? They ramsack this place, man. All right? They create fraud in this place. You understand? Fraud in this place, man. They do scamming in this place, man. That's what these people do, man. You understand? They create fraud and scamming in this place, man. They rape this country of all the wealth that you took from us, all the wealth that you enslaved black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people for. Guess who's getting it now? The other nations that you let in here, man. That's who's getting all that now. They got rid of us. Imagine the black people that they took out their houses in the Windrush. They don't even say how many people have what. And remember, have to remember what the oppressor says. You can't even go by what he says. He's a devil that the Bible speaks of. Man. You understand? The wicked that the Lord talks about. Right? So when they say 100, just understand it's about 300, man. Right? They took our people without no one knowing. We didn't even know what was going on. Until later on now, it's so many that it has to come out. But they already done the dirt on us. They already scandalized us, man. They already destroyed us in slavery days. And on top of it, the people that came and fight and helped you build your places died in the trenches, got trench feet, all those things. You understand? And what have they got to show for it? What have the families got to show for it? Apart from they rip our families apart and send them back to the Caribbean. Took them from their houses, took them from their homes and everything else and their families, ripped them apart and then brought other nations in here to enjoy this place and enjoy the fruits of our labor from our people's backs, man. Blood, sweat, and tears, rape, rob, plunder, and murder. That's what they brought these other nations in here for. And guess what? You see all this free Palestine and all this talk and all of this uproar. This is what's happening because of what they've done to black people, man. What goes around shall surely come back right around and bite you. And bite you. Read that again.
Khan. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Khan, that's it, yeah. That's it. Read that again, Salakia, my bad. That was it.
Khan. Shall they not rise up suddenly
what?
That shall bite thee?
Rise up what?
Suddenly.
Suddenly, man. They ain't gonna expect them to rise up. You thought, oh, let them in and they're nice and blah. No. Nope. That's not what the Lord said. That's not what the prophecy of the Bible said. That's not what the King James 16:11 Bible said, man. It's not what the prophecy said. Read that again.
Khan. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
They're gonna rise up suddenly and bite this oppressor back, man. Bite him. You understand? That's what they're gonna do. That's what these other nations are gonna do, man. They let them in and trying to, toss us to the side and degrade us and discard us and all those things. What they do to black people, they do to the Hispanics and Native Indian people. Listen, these other nations are gonna rise up suddenly and bite you. That's what they're gonna do. They're taking over Britain right now. They're rising up and they're gonna bite the oppressors, man. That's what they're doing. This is what the Lord has said. This is the Bible prophecy. You understand? Bringing out in the ISUPK, man, under Commanding General Yohana, man. Understand this. They're going to rise up suddenly that shall bite this oppressor back for what he's done to their nation and all the other races and nations all over the earth, man. And then the Lord is going to step in and the Lord is going to deal with him for what he's done to us. That's what the Lord's going to do. Read on.
Khan. And awake that shall vex thee.
They're going to be vexed, man. They're going to be vexed for what we're going to see. They're a sudden rise up, of the other nations. They're going to rise up in Britain and America and all over the place, and they're going to bite thee. And they're going to be vexed by it, man, because they didn't expect that. It's like, damn, didn't we help you and we brought you over here? You know, what do the people say? What's his name? Tommy something, man.
Which one?
One in London.
That Tommy Robinson guy is that
Robinson. Tommy Robinson's saying how, like long time he's telling the people don't let them in, man. Now they're saying there's comments, when you watch them online in the comments and stuff, they're saying it's too late. Shouldn't let them in, it's too late now. They're taking over this place now. See that? And the oppressors running scared now. They don't know what to do, man. And they trying to redraft, doing a Trump. You know what Trump's doing? They're trying to make America great again. These are trying to make Britain great again. They want to, trying to drum up, rallies, man, and get their people on side to try and do whatever to these people. That's what happens when you let all these people in, man. You can't control them at the end of the day, right? And the main reason is why, because of what you done to black people, because of how you treated black people, because oppressors, how the oppressors have treated our people. This is why it's really happening, and this is of the Lord, man. That's why we're reading it right here. The Lord's got them covered. They don't even understand, man. They don't even understand. They're not spiritual. They're carnal. They can't understand, man. Read on. Where you up to? Okay. Oh, it's dropped off. Okay, dropped off. Let's see. Team Christmas. Where's that? It's lucky. Oh, it's over this side. Oh. Where is it up to now? Can't even see it, man. Okay, coming on it. Let's come back to it now. So lucky, yeah, can't find where you're up to.
I was at 7.
Okay, read on. Whoa,
And the weight that shall vex thee,
and
thou shalt be for booties unto them.
You're gonna be for booties, man. You understand? Like spoiled, man. So spoils. Gonna be for spoils. You understand? To these other nations, man. All right, read on.
Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Oh, they're gonna get spoiled, man. Because they have spoiled many nations. This ain't the Arabs. This is the children of Esau, according to the Bible. This is the Edomites in the Bible right here, man. This is the oppressors today in this Bible right here. This ain't no Arabs, man. This is Esau. The Arabs are spoiling them too. See that? Read. Yeah.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Their children's children, all of that shall spoil this oppressor for what they've done to their people, to their nation, to their homeland, to their heritage, man. Every nation's crying out after them, saying, we want our jewelry back. We want our rubies back. We want our gold back. We want our copper back. We want our minerals back. That's what these nations are hissing at this oppressor about. You understand? Read on.
Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein.
And because of men's blood, meaning what? Innocent men that they've killed, man. They've killed innocent blacks, innocent Hispanic and Native Indian men, women, and children. And because of the black people's blood that you've shed, because of the Native Indian brothers and sisters and children's blood that you've shed, you understand. Read that again.
From the top, or just?
No, just from there. What you just read.
Oh, this with the okay. Because of men's blood and.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, go on. Read on. Many nations. Read. Can't I read on from here then? All right. Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. and all the people, all the violence that they've done in the earth, all the violence that they've done in other nations' lands, all the violence that they've done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, man. All the rape, rob, plunder, and murder that they've done to the Lord's chosen people, to our nation. You understand? All the violence that they've done to our children and oppressed us greatly. All of the shackles and chains, the Lord ain't forgotten the shackles and chains. The Lord ain't forgotten that they had that on our hands, and our necks, and our feet, man. The Lord hasn't forgotten that. You understand? Now, they give us different shackles, man. Their other shackles, the other chains is what? Christianity now. You understand? Their philosophies now. Excuse me. Their Catholicism or their Sabbath, what the bloody hell them thing, man. Their religions, right? Jehovah's Witness, that's what I'm looking for. Their Mormonisms and, you know, their Seventh-day Adventists, all those things that they've given us. They're the chains now, man. That's the chains. All right, Christianity, the main one. They're all Christian, right? Christianity. To make us hate each other and love them. That's it right there. Read on. Oh, yeah.
What do you want me to read from?
Read from 9, from 9.
Woe to him that covereth an evil covetousness.
Right. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness. All right? They covet, man. You understand? They covet an evil covetousness, man. They're evil. You understand? And they covet, you for whatever you've got, whatever talent we've got. They covet us because we're the Lord's chosen people. We're the best at everything. They covet us, man. You understand? They wish they were us. That's why they call themselves Jewish, because they wish they were a Jew, man. They wish they was of our nation. They wish they was of the Lord's chosen people. They covet our nation, our nationality. They covet, you understand, our people, our inheritance, man. That's why they're in our land today. Jerusalem is the promised land. Palestine is the promised land. You understand? For blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, not for any other race, not for any other nation, and not for any other people, man. That is the promised land. We're not Africans. We ran from Africa into Jerusalem. We ran from Jerusalem the other way around into Africa, man. That's how we ended up in Africa. We ain't no Africans, man. Right? We're the Israelites from Jerusalem. We're the Jews from the city of Judah and all that the Romans came to conquer. And because Roman came against us, we had to run into Africa and seek refuge in Africa. And we was in Africa for over 900 plus years, man. And guess what? The Hamites never liked us neither. The Africans never liked us. And guess what they did? Sold us to the oppressors, man. Sold us to the white man. And they brought us over on slave ships. And they sold us for musket guns. And they sold us for musket guns, wine, cocoa beans, spices, copper, all those things that they sold us for, man. Right? Handkerchiefs. They sold us for. They didn't sell their own people. They sold the Israelites. They sold the real Jews, man.
Right.
Levi, tribe of Judah, and the tribe of Benjamin is who they sold into slavery to the oppressors. They removed us far from our borders. We're far from Jerusalem now. We're far from Jerusalem now. Read on.
To his house, that he may set his nest on high.
They do space traveling, man. They travel into space. They set their nest on high. They're the great United States of America, man. Right? They set their nest on high, man. Okay, space traveling, etc. Read on.
That he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Can't escape the Lord, man. Even though he sets his nest on high, he's trying to escape the judgment that the Lord has that he has hanging over his head from the Most High. He's trying to escape the Lord when Christ returns, man, with 2 million angels, man. That's the judgment he's got to face, and he's trying to escape it. He ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere. The Lord's going to bring him down. Read on.
Come. Verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thee.
That's what they've done. They consulted shame to themselves, man. Read on.
House by cutting off many people, and has
to thy house. Right. Thou hast consulted shame to thine house. He's consulted, the oppressors have consulted shame to their house. All the old oppressors that died and that enslaved our people, and they're dead, and they're born, their children are born. They are their children. Their children are their forefathers. They're the same people. They're just born again in the earth. That's who they are. And they've consulted shame to their house. Shame is going to cover the oppressors, man. Shame that the truth, and this truth is coming out like it is now in the UPK. They're going to understand they're going to understand that they oppress the Lord's chosen people. That blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is God's chosen people. Is the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Is the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, man. And they're going to they brought shame to their house. And this truth is coming out to show their shame. And it ain't going to be covered up no more because it's being revealed right here in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohanan. Read on.
Come. By cutting off many people, and has sinned against thy soul.
There you go. By them killing innocent blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people, shame has come to their house. Every nation know what the oppressors have done to black people. Every nation. You understand? And we know, and we're going to speak against the atrocities that they've done to us, man. We're going to speak against the evil that they've brought upon us, that they've done to us. You understand? They ain't going to get away. Oh, what about black on black crime? You always hear them say that when something happens to our people by one of their people. You understand? They always say, well, and we speak against it. They always say, what about black on black crime? What about black on black crime, man? They're the reason why black on black crime exists. Because they give us guns so we can shoot each other. There is no government and structure in our communities. They killed all the men that rise up and stand up and stand up for uprightness and good upstanding citizens. They get rid of those ones. They get rid of the ones that want peace in our nation, and they put the ones that they know is going to sell out in power or in charge over us. That's the ones they put in. They do it on purpose. It's a design on purpose. The ones that don't care for the people, they're the ones that they put in charge. The ones that care for the people is Commanding General Yohanan, man, and the ICPK. Why don't you put the money in here so we can help our people? Because you know we will help our people. Right? But because you don't want our people to get no help, because you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. This oppressor is the devil, man. He's the wicked of the earth. We're reading about him right here. Read on.
Come. Verse 11. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it.
Read on.
Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
There you go. That's how the oppressors got America and Great Britain and everywhere else that they're in today. By war, by shedding blood, man. It wasn't by any, hard working and all that stuff. It wasn't by that. It was by using one nation of people, enslaving a nation of people under chattel slavery. All right? The chains on our necks, man. Raped and plundering and whipping our people. That's how they got America to be great. That's how they got Britain to be great. All right? This is how these places became great for the oppressors. And it ain't great for black people neither, man. Because we suffer at the hands of the oppressors every day. Right? Read on.
And
Oh,
establish
yeah.
a
That's,
city by iniquity.
I thought that was it. And they establish a city by iniquity, by evil, by wickedness, by atrocities, man, by rape, by feathering and tarring, by hanging black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. See that? By raping our foremothers and fathers, man. That's how they established this place. Whoa, destruction to them, man. That's what the Bible's saying. All right? This was written long before America became great and Britain became the United Kingdom. This was written long before that. This is Bible prophecy, man. And this is those people that's sitting upon the waters now, that's enjoying the fatness of the earth and all the goodness in the earth now. You understand? All the riches. They're the people with the military might right now, man. This is the prophecy of the Bible. That's what we're reading about. Read on. Just finish up 12. Finish up 12, yeah?
Yeah, I finished. That's it.
That was it. All right. Get me Matthew's 24, Baba Kashar. Matthew's 24 and 24 and 3.
Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, his disciples came unto him privately, saying,
So this
Tell
is Yahushua. The Yahushua, man, the black Messiah, man. The black Messiah, a Jew by bloodline. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives, and his disciples came to him, man. Christ had 12 disciples, all of them men of color, man. All of them black, from the tribe of Judah and the rest of the tribes that was there at the time. Right? That's who Christ was around, his own people. Christ didn't go around the heathens and the other nations, man. That never happened. Reader.
Another one come. Tell us, when shall these things be?
So the disciples asking Christ when these atrocities is going to come on the earth, man. All right? When these things going to come to pass? Read on.
And what shall the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So they wanted to know when's the end of the world, meaning the end of an age. The world ain't going to blow up into a million gazillion pieces. The earth ain't going to be, blown up into, all of that stuff. That ain't going to happen, man. The end of an age, the end of a rulership. The end of the Roman rulership, man. Because when Christ came on the scene, guess who was ruling in the land of Jerusalem? In our land. In the land of our forefathers and mothers. Guess who was ruling, man? The Romans, man. The Romans was ruling over us. So they wanted to know the end of the Romans rulership. And guess who's ruling today in the Western Hemisphere? Same Romans, man. The same Romans. England, America, same Romans. They're the same people. The children of Esau, Edom, Rome. That's the same people that's ruling today in these last days. All they've done was the extension of Rome from there to spread it out in the earth. They just went to different parts. They're in Australia now. They're in England, America, France, Germany. All them places, man. Putin's place and people. They're all the children of Esau spread out now. Who they are. And so he said, tell us when the end of the world is going to be, man. Read on.
Verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you.
Be careful you don't get confused, man. Be careful you don't get tricked, man. Be careful you don't get deceived. You understand? Tricked into another nation's religion. Forced to be a Christian by the edge of the sword. By the oppressors, man. By the wicked that the Bible speaks about. Be careful you don't get tricked, man. Be careful you don't have an image of the beast in your head, thinking that's Jesus, the oppressor, Caesar Borgia. Be careful. Take heed that you be not deceived. Read on.
Khan, verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying,
Many.
I am Christ.
Many shall come in my name. That white image of Caesar Borgia. They say they're Christ, man. The whole earth believes that's Christ. All the nations in the earth today believe that white man on the cross is that white man that they paint to be on the cross and all that. That was Jesus. That's not Jesus, man. Jesus, the real Jesus, the biblical Jesus, is a black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Yahweh that in the Hebrew.
That's right.
That's who he is. A dark complexion brother. A dark complexion man, which is our king. You understand? He's saying, take heed, let no man deceive you. This is Christ, the black man speaking here. A real Jew, according to the Bible, is speaking here. And he's telling his disciples, don't let no man lie to you or trick you. Don't let no man deceive you. That's why, guess what? We couldn't be Islam. We couldn't be in Rastafarianism. We couldn't be in Christianity. We couldn't be in Egyptologist, Pan-Africanism. We couldn't be in Catholicism. We couldn't be in Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Wickedness. We couldn't be in none of those things. And anything outside of that, anything else, we couldn't be in that. Why? Because we ain't having nobody deceive us, man. We know Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah, man. We know Christ is our king, King of kings and Lords of lords, man. We know Christ is of our nation, the fourth son of Jacob, right? You understand? A real Jew, man. We know he's black and he's not the oppressor or any other nation which is also oppressing us. No other nation outside of our nation. Christ ain't coming from nobody else outside of our people. You understand? Or came from anybody else outside of our people. Right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's the only person or people, nation that Christ died for, man. That's who Christ died for. He didn't come for nobody else. All right? Take heed and let no man deceive you. Read on.
Saying, I am Christ and shall deceive many.
They say they're Christ. That white image, don't he say he's Christ? That's Caesar Borgia, man. That's a second. That's the Pope. That's the Pope's son, man. Alexander VI of Rome's son. You understand? That's who that is, man. That's not Jesus, but that's what he's calling himself. Calling himself Jesus. Many people walk around and say they prophets, or they're of Jesus, and they believe in Jesus, and Jesus' God is in their heart, and all that nonsense. Take heed, man. Take heed. You don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You're in the ISUPK. You understand? You're in the home of the truth, man. You understand? You don't know the Most High. That's false prophets, man. You're not in the UPK and the Commanding General Johanna. You understand? Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You ain't in the truth, man. It's as simple as that. Right. You're a broke off. You're a break off or a broke off, whatever you want to call it. Which means what? You ain't got no brotherhood, man. You ain't got the spirit of brotherhood. You've left the truth, and you can't start up your own thing after you left the truth, unless you're a false prophet, man. Otherwise, you would have stuck with brotherhood and mend it, man. That's what you do. That's what the Bible says. See that? So that's what you do, man. You do what the Bible says, because that's the word of the Lord, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Read on. That's brotherhood, man.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And that's what we have, man. Free Palestine, Ukraine bombing, Russia bombing Ukraine, and whatever's going on. And also we had for them people, Iranians and all them fighting, and all of that stuff going on, right? All the Middle East at war. They've been at war for a while. That's what you're reading right now in the Bible, man. Nations shall rise against nations, man. Kingdoms shall go against kingdoms, man. And that's what we've seen in the streets of England today. Because you let all these nations in. And you did not think to read the Bible and understand. In fact, you did not think to let the prophets go. Let the prophets of Israel teach this word so we can be free. And when we are free, you can live good too, man. But that's how evil they are. They hate the prophet so much that their hatred is going to kill themselves. They're gonna hang themselves on their hatred for black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people. They're gonna hang themselves on the hatred that they have for the children of Israel, man. You hate us, that hatred is gonna come right back at you, man. You destroy us, that destruction is coming right back at you, man. It's as simple as that, yo. What goes around comes around. Whatever you do to us, it's coming back to haunt you, oppressors. It's coming back to haunt you, man. It's gonna happen to you, and it's coming, man. The Lord has it planned for you. It's written, man, right here. I'm reading it. Read on.
Khan. See that ye be not troubled.
I was talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. See that we be not troubled in this crucial time, in all these uproars and wars and rumors of war going on with the other nations. The Bible says, see that ye be not troubled, man. We're not supposed to have no fear of what's going on because we know what it's about. We know why it's happening. This is happening for our deliverance. The Lord, it's just when the Lord brought plagues down upon Pharaoh, man. 40 plagues, man. Lice, locusts, killing the firstborn, turning the river into blood, brought frogs on Pharaoh, brought lice upon Pharaoh, all those things that the Lord did to Pharaoh. Destroyed, it broke Egypt down bit by bit. It broke Egypt down. Egypt was rich, man. Egypt was flourishing. Egypt was the light of the world at one point, man, where every nation wanted to go to. And if you look on it now, there's nothing but a tourist resort just to show how great it was and what it's not now. How great it was and how great it's not now, right? Just like America is great now, one day it's going to be not great, man. Britain is great now, and one day it's not going to be great. Why? Because the Lord is going to break them down for what they're doing to us, for how they're treating us and Windrush and all those things, and how they, use us and abuse us and try and, be wise with us. You understand? The users in their war and their military will fight. We will go 10 toes down for them. And guess what they do? Windrush us, man. Treat us bad. You come back from the war and you're signing on. You ain't supposed to be signing on after what you've done for your country, so-called. But it's not our country, though, right? According to them. But yet the black people was already here a long time ago, man. We was here, black man, years ago. We got it in the history books, man, in the ISUPK, man. King James was a black man. We was sitting on thrones here, man. They trying to make it out like we wasn't here. We've been here. Been here, man, and they cover all that history and they whitewash it and paint over it with their art, their artists paint over it, man, and make it look like we ain't here. Just like today, they make it look like we ain't got no history. Look at the black man in America, black Hispanics and Native Indians in America. Don't they make it look like we ain't got no history? Don't the wicked oppressors make it look like we ain't got no history, and that it's like we're not even here. Like we got to depend on him to show us the way. We know the way. Got the way right here. The way is in this Bible, man. We need to understand this. The way that we need to walk. The Bible says, seek the old path. The old path. That's the way we need to seek. The way that our fathers walked. Not the way the oppressors walk. Not how the oppressors do things. We need to go back to the way how our forefathers did things. And where do you find them? In the Holy Bible. You don't find them in Africa because we're not Africans, man. That's the wrong, looking in the wrong direction. You understand? We're not Hamites, man. We can't do things the Hamite way. We got to do things the right way, the Most High's way, the Israelite way. That's the way we got to do things, man. And that's what we do in the ISUPK on the Commanding General Yohanan, man. Read on.
Khan. See that ye be not troubled.
While these uproars and wars and rumors of wars is going on, we ain't supposed to be troubled, man. All right? The cost of living is sky high. We was already at the bottom, man. See that you don't suffer. Don't stress yourself out. See that you be not troubled. Because this is just the devil that the Bible speaks of. He ain't going to make it easy for us, man. He ain't going to make it any easier for us. They wicked, man. They're absolutely wicked. They want to wipe us off the face of the earth. You thought they changed. These devils ain't changing. They can't change. The Bible says, can a leopard change its spots? And the answer is no. The wicked going to change? The answer is Absolutely not, man. So what must we do? But we have to change. We have to change, black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. We've got to change, and the way that they're trying to show us how to go is not the right way. We've got to change from that way. A change is gonna come. We've been singing about this from slavery days. I believe a change gonna come, right? Change is gonna come, and the change begins with us, black man. You, black man, you look in the mirror and make that change. You step in the ICPK, phone a number, come into the school with your brothers and your sisters, and make that change. Bring your children, bring your loved ones, and come and make that change. That's the same change that we made. We made that change, didn't we, Ariella?
Salakia.
Salakia, Radaya Allah, my bad. Salakia. See, I always get my names mixed up, man. You get me?
Yeah.
Didn't we make that change, Radaya Allah?
Khan, we
Right.
made a change.
This brother's a trooper in the ICPK. I'm an officer now in the ICPK. I was a trooper at 1.2, right? And we made that change and we made that step. You can do it too, man. Come on, man. That's what you need to do, black man, Hispanic and Native Indian man. The time is short. The time is short, man. Read on. This ain't no joke thing what we're doing. We're doing the work of the Lord. This is how you do it. Read on.
Khan. For all these things must come to pass.
All these uproars and these wars and these nations fighting has to happen. Must come to pass. Thus says the Holy Bible and the word of the Lord, man. It ain't written in the Quran. It ain't written in the Kebra Negas. It ain't written in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. This is where it's at, man. Must come to pass. Written in red. Read on. Christ is speaking himself to his disciples. Read.
Khan. But the end is not yet.
All these uproars and these wars is going to happen, but the end ain't coming yet, man. The end is not yet. But see that we be not troubled, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Why? Because we're the chosen people of the Most High. We just need to get ourselves right. That's why the end ain't coming yet, because this gospel ain't been taught yet. You think Christianity was the gospel? Christianity is nothing but white supremacy, man. Christianity is nothing but a slave doctrine, man, slave religion, man. What they taught to our people, and we got to break away from that, man. We got to get that off our minds. That's the chains that's holding us down. We need to get rid of that. But when this gospel is preached throughout all the world, to all the Israelites, to all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, wherever we are, wherever we reside, if there's an Israelite in China, this is for you. If you're black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, and you've gone to China, you end up in China somewhere, you end up in wherever the hell you are, in Africa somewhere, this is for you, man. But you have to be of those nation, of this nation. Otherwise, it ain't for you. This is the good news, and it's taught to you. It's supposed to be taught to you. It's for you. It's the medicine for our nation. You understand? It's it's like it's our what do you call it? Government, man. It's our government, man. Right? That's what this is, man. This is to give us a platform to stand on. This is a firm foundation right here. This is the rock, what we need to stand on, man, and build our house upon it, build our lives upon it, grow our children upon it. Read on.
Khan, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
United Kingdom against another kingdom, America, United Kingdom, and whatever else against that one. Putin against Russia, Russia against Putin, the Jewish people against the Palestinians, kingdoms against kingdoms, America against all of them, and all of them against America. You name it, man. This is what's going on. This is written before America was even here. Now you're reading Bible prophecy, man. Read on. Bring it out in the ICPK, man. Read on.
Khan. And there shall be famines and pestilence.
Famine and pestilence, shortage of food. You understand? And pestilence, man. You understand? Pestilence, again, shortage of food and diseases, man. Pestilence, man. Read on.
Khan. And earthquakes in diverse places.
And earthquakes. Can't think where they had the earthquake last. I'm saying it was somewhere in America or something like that. They had the earthquake last. I can't think, but Hurricane Beryl sweep through Jamaica, man. Caribbean and so on. These are things of the Most High trying to get us into check. Right? That's what the Lord does, man. He sends these winds, sends these hurricanes, these tornadoes, these earthquakes. You understand? The hailstones. This is what the Lord does, man. What did the Lord beat down upon Sodom and Gomorrah? Meteors, man. Fire fell out the sky and burned down Sodom and Gomorrah, man. When you see hailstones like tennis balls and balls, big old hailstones and things like that, understand that that's the Most High. His judgment is raining down in this earth because we harming each other and we ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing no justice in this earth, man. If we was living right according to this Bible, there's no way no hailstone could fall on us. No way. Because then there wouldn't be a God. The Lord wouldn't do that. Why? Because we're doing what he says, man. And as a good father, he wouldn't pound us with no hailstone, man. All right? That happens when we're doing wickedly in the land, when blood is touching blood, innocent blood is shedding, man. All right? Other people bullying other people stealing other people's lands and so on and so forth. That's what happens. You understand? Being wicked in the earth, all kinds of wickedness going on, thievery, murders, you name it, man. That's when the Lord send winds and earthquakes and tornadoes and hailstones, man. Read on.
Come, verse 8. All these things are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, the beginning of sorrows. That's what we're in. We're in the beginning of sorrows right now, man. These nations fighting each other. These are the beginning of sorrows. All right? But the Lord's about to deliver black people out of the wicked oppressors' hands, man. Hispanic people out of the wicked oppressors' hands. Native Indian people out of the wicked oppressors' hands. That's what the Lord's about to do, man. All right? All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. It's not happening yet. Why? Because we need to get this understanding first. The Bible says what? This gospel of the kingdom, this gospel of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling, the Israelites ruling on this earth, shall be preached throughout all the world to the Israelites. And the other nations going to hear who we are too. And then the end of the oppressor's kingdom is gonna come to an end. That's what it means, man. The oppressor's kingdom, what he woe unto a man that buildeth the town on bloodshed. It's gonna come to an end, man. Ain't ruling forever. Read on.
Come. Then shall they deliver Salakia. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted.
People they don't like us, man. They don't like us teaching the truth. Nobody likes the truth. But guess what? We have to teach the truth nonetheless. The truth has to come out nonetheless, man. Right? It's better to die on it's better to stand on righteousness and die on that than die being a gangbanger, being a thug, you know what I'm saying? Being a nobody, being a no good, a low down, dirty shame, man. You understand? It's better to die in dignity and righteousness, black man. Stand for something. You understand? That is better to do that than to die like a coward or die like a dog, man. Right? They want us to fear teaching this truth. We're going to teach this truth, man, until the end comes. Read on.
Come. And shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And listen, man, they killed us in slavery days, man. They killed us in slavery days. They killed George Floyd. They put a knee on his neck. They killed Eric Gardner, Philando Castile. They killed Mark Duggan. You understand? Unarmed black people. They killed our people for nothing, man. You understand? They didn't have no guns. They didn't have no gangbanging or nothing like that, man. You understand?
Salaki, did you see what they did to that woman last week in America? They killed her.
Right. The police, right?
The police officer came in the house and shot her in the head.
And shot her, man. Shot her, man. And said that's what she's boiling up water and
she's boiling up water. She put the water down and the guy still shot her in the head.
Right. Yeah. And what did she mutter? She said
in Jesus rebuke you or something like that. She said that.
That was it. That's all. That's all. And the devil was agitated to the point where he pulled his weapon and shot the sister, man. All right. And what happened to him? He's gonna get his little slap on the wrist, like they always do. And this is what happens when they shoot black people, man. When they harm us, this is what happened. But the Lord has something in store for them, man. And that's what we need to understand, black man. The Lord, listen, man, how can we love these oppressors when the Lord has something in store for them? That is total opposite to what they've been teaching us. God loves everybody, but they treat us like this. They treat us like that sister there. Shoot you for nothing, man. See? And get away with it. Hold themselves not guilty, the Bible says. Read on.
On our account, verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise.
That's the ones that hate one another, man. Them false prophets, man. You understand? Those that's not in the UPK, they broke off, they left. You understand? And they betrayed the brotherhood, man. They broke their bond. They broke their oath with the brotherhood, with the brothers, man, of joining back with your nation. You understand? You left that, man. And you became a false prophet, man. That's why we say if you're not in the ISUPK, you're in a fake Israelite group, man. It's as simple as that. You're in a Christian church, man. The Israelite church. Read on. Where are we up to?
And shall betray one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, because there's so much evil in the earth. Everyone is outside of the UPK is so wicked and evil right now because evil is abounding. There's no love for brotherhood. If you break off, you're just the same as evil, man. You didn't reconcile with the brother. You didn't, get back together. Okay, you fall out for a time, and then, after a while, you say, you know what, damn, let's fix this situation. Let's fix this problem that we got here. Let's fix this brotherhood, man. You didn't do that. You went and set up your own thing. You can't do that, man. That's against the Bible. It's against the Lord, man. You cannot do that. You got an issue where you think that you couldn't solve it. After a time, when it breezes off, and then you just start again, man. And say, you speak to the brother again, etc., or whatever the case is, and you reconcile, man. That's how it's supposed to be. But in the heat of the moment, you can leave, man. Leave and break off, and your pride now won't let you come back. That's a spirit that you built upon yourself to not let you want to come back home, man. See that? Read on.
Come. Verse 13. He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
You got to endure unto the end in the home of the truth, in the ISUPK. You ain't supposed to be turning on your brothers and trying to say they're false prophets or this and that. You ain't supposed to do that, man. That's what you are. You've left to be a false prophet. What's that called? Narcissism, man. When you're blaming someone else for your behavior, your evil behavior, man. Right? That's wickedness. The Bible calls it wickedness. Right? Because you left and you broke off and you don't know how to come back and be a brother or come back and speak to the brothers and etc. and try and heal and mend. You understand? And mend, reconcile, right? So you stay out there and slander and become bitter, man, and wicked and evil. So much so that you hate in your heart your own brothers, man. Time we're on 10 minutes. Let me get Isaiah chapter 12.
Isaiah chapter 12.
That's Salakia, 14 and 12. 14 and 12, Baba Kasha.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
So this is the oppressor. This is talking about the oppressor, man. The oppressor is the son of the morning right now, right? You know that fake Israelite group teaching about fallen angel fell out the sky and all that nonsense, and they had sex with women, and nothing went like that, man. Right? They read a comic book, man. Right? And come up with all kinds of nonsense. Read a comic book written by the oppressors and drawn up by the oppressors, man. All right? Read that again. This is Lucifer, man. Lucifer is the oppressor.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Son of the morning. He's called the son of the morning because he's ruling right now. He's shining. You understand? He's illuminated himself right now. You understand? He set himself upon high, above all nations, over the other nations. He's dropped bombs on nations. He's conquered nations. He's brought all nations unto himself. That's Lucifer, man. Read on.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
He did space. Read on. It's going to explain it.
Which didst weaken the nation.
Lucifer weakened the nations, man. Lucifer dropped bombs on the other nations, man. That's what Lucifer did. That's the spirit behind the oppressor. Spirit of Lucifer behind the oppressor, man. And it's going to explain who Lucifer is in just a second as we're reading down. Read on. They weakened the nation when they conquered them and dropped bombs on them. They weakened blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Lucifer put us in shackles and chains. That was the spirit behind that oppressor, man. Luciferian spirit. That's just a title for him. Read on.
Right. Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Who did space travel? Who did space travel, man? Who sent his astronauts into space? Lucifer. That's what we're reading right here. Title, man. It means day, and it also means day star. That's what Lucifer means. Lucifer means day star. Like the Israelites, the 12 princes of Israel represent stars. When Joseph had a dream, he dreamt of 11 stars making obeisance to him. Who's the stars? His brothers. And the sun and the moon making obeisance to him. The sun and the moon was the sun is his father, the moon is his mother, making obeisance to him. Lucifer, the son of the morning, is a day star or bright and morning star. Right now, they're in power, at the height or peak of their power. That's where they are. They do space travel. That's the spirit of Lucifer right there. Read on.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
That's what they say. They said they will exalt their throne. They're going to sit above the stars of God, man. All right? Stars of God is what you see in space. The stars, they're going to go above and beyond the stars in space. Above the stars of God. And then, like I just said, you got the 12 tribes which represent the stars of the Lord also in the earth. They go and sit on us. They're going to be above us as well in the earth. They're above blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're the stars of God too, man. We're the stars of God too. We're the same stars that Joseph dreamt about. Them same stars. They're above us right now. They're sitting over us, the congregation. And they're also traveling into space to be above those stars in space also. Read on.
Come. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's where they are in the Americas, man. They're sitting upon us, sitting upon the tribe of Judah, man. The real Jews in America, man. The real so-called Negroes in America, man. They're sitting upon the tribe of Judah. In the Western Hemisphere, they're sitting upon all the tribes. They're sitting upon all the 12 tribes in the Western Hemisphere, man. That's what these oppressors have got in their possession. Our nation as slaves, man. Sitting upon us, using us, abusing us, discarding us. The tribe of Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon. You understand? Judah, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Dan, Zebulun. Sitting upon us, man. Keeping us down at the bottom so we can't rise up back to being who the Lord called us to be. That great and powerful nation that we once was, man. Strong and mighty people, man. Courageous, man. That's how we were. That's how we were back in the days, man. See what I'm saying? Look at the same boat, Mike Tyson, Linford Christie, Lennox Lewis, right? Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. These are our mighty men. Now picture all of our nation back together again. How powerful and strong we would be. Not a nation could stand before us, man. That's how we once were. We used to put one of us used to put 10,000 to flight, man. See that? That's how we once were. Under the Maccabees, the time of the Maccabees, and all the other times, Gideon, the time of Gideon. That's how we were, man. All right, read on.
Khan, verse 14. I will ascend above the high.
Oh, read on. Yeah, Khan. I'll take that.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
There you go. Space travel. Ascend above the heights of the clouds, man. Sit above the stars. Read on.
Khan. I will be like the Most High.
They calling themselves God. They putting themselves in a godly position, right? They got Google Earth. They govern the whole entire Earth. When they sit up there, they're on high, man. They got all these skyscrapers. Rich people at the top of these skyscrapers. They looking down at the poor and impoverished. That's what they call the peasants. That's what they look down at us as, right? Peasants, man. But one day, the Lord's going to overthrow their empire. The Lord is going to conquer, overthrow their government, set up a new government, which you see in the ISUPK today on the Commanding General Yohana, and set up the kingdom of the Lord right here on this earth, man. A new government is about to take place in this earth. And the Lord's about to topple theirs and set up ours. His, shall I say. His government. He wants the Lord wants the Israelites to rule, man. The Lord wants blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to rule. All right, read on. Any more?
Khan. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
That's where they're going. That's where they're going, man. They ain't there yet, but they're not far now. This is where they're going, man. The oppressors are going to be brought down to hell. Lucifer is going to be brought down to hell, man. Read on.
To the side of the pit. Verse 16. They that see that they shall narrowly look upon thee.
They that see thee, meaning we're going to see them. Our nation is going to see them. Other nations is going to see them. Everybody's going to see this particular group of people. This, the one that's at the top today, ruling everybody today. Everyone's going to see them. Let's see what they're going to say. They shall see thee. All they that see thee shall narrowly look. Damn. You know that shit. They're going to narrowly look upon thee. Damn, like, whoa, what? Read on.
Saying, is this the man that made the earth?
Is this the who?
Is this the man?
Is this the who?
Is this the man?
So Lucifer's a what?
A man. The man.
Lucifer's the man. Now that man is a nation of people. It's not a singular man. It's a group. It's a nation. Who traveled above the stars? Was it a single man? Who set the nest amongst the stars? Was it just one man? Nah, it's a nation of people. And that particular nation of people, the Bible says, is this the man? Is this that man? Is this that nation? Is this the man? Right? Are you here? Kinda, yeah. All right, you're on. Is this the man? That's what they're gonna say, yo. Every nation's gonna narrowly look upon them and say, is this the man? Let's see what they're gonna say. Read on about this man, this nation, this particular group of people, which is called the wicked according to God. All right, which is the wicked according to God. Let's see what every nation's gonna say. Read on. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. All right. Almost done something. Let me just verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee. Like, damn, wow, how did it become like that? How did they get like that? How did they get like this, man? Right? They were powerful one time. They dropped bombs, man. Right? Every nation was terrified of this oppressor one time. That's what they're gonna say. They dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They destroyed the place. They're suffering to this very day, man. Read on.
Is this the man that made the earth tremble?
Is this the man that made the earth tremble? Is this the man that terrified every single nation? Is this the man that when the oppressors, when our brothers see them, they go, whoop, 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 in the cop cars, they run off. They split up and divert and run all over the place. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Is this the man that made Hiroshima and Nagasaki tremble? Is this the man that, went throughout the earth and conquered everything? Is this the man? Read on.
That did shake kingdoms.
They did what?
Did shake kingdoms.
He dropped bombs, man. Boom! That shit shook kingdoms, man. That's what they did. That same man that did space travel and went amongst the stars. He dropped bombs and the place shook. Hiroshima and Nagasaki shook, man. Read on.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
That's what they did. Everywhere they go, they destroy the city. They destroy the city where they go. Wherever they go, they bring in death and destruction because they are death and destruction. They are hell themselves. They enlarge their desires as hell because they are hell, man. They bring in hell wherever they go. They bring terror wherever they go. They bring chaos wherever they go, man. That group of people, that man, that nation, they bring terror. Is this the man that made the world a wilderness, man? Everywhere they go, they destroy them. They take their, if you are upstanding place, they want to get rid of your way of doing things, your democracy or whatever they call it, and they implement theirs into your land. They implement what they want in your land. They get rid of yours. They topple your government, they topple you, and they make up excuses and they make up things against you, right? Say how evil you are and this and that. They get your own people to go against you and then come in, ram raid you off the way and kill you off and whatever. And they sell the ones that they, will correspond with them and get their bidding across, right? One that will drink of the wine of their fornication. That's the people that they set up in wherever, China, Russia, wherever they are, right? India, everywhere, Africa, the Caribbean, everywhere they go. Their philosophy stays in, they rule, basically. They have a foothold there because they set up their type of people who they want to rule there. And they know they're going to let down the people there. All right, they know the people that they put in power is going to let down their own people to please them. Right, read on. Baba Kasha.
Khan, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
And we ain't free, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We ain't free. We're on the borders in cages, man. We're thrown in their jailhouses every day. We ain't free. They don't want to free black people. We've still got the oppressor's last name running around like we're free. We're still in the land of our captivity, running around as if we're free. We ain't free. We serving the oppressor's Christianity. That's his Christianity. Got nothing to do with us, man. Christ is a black man and not a white man, man. Real Jews are black and not white, man. So-called white. See that? Yankee was their philosophy and we run with it, man. Nah, not anymore. You understand? Not on the commanding general, Yohana, man. We're breaking down all the lies and the strongholds of wickedness, man. That's what we're doing. All right. Finish that up and then we'll close out.
Come. Verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house.
Every nation is going back to their heritage, man. Every nation is going back to his own house. The Arabs are going back to Arabia, to their own house, to their own people. The Africans are going to go back to their own house, to their own people. You understand? Every nation is going back to their place. We're going to be back in Jerusalem too. We're going back to our place, man. We ain't from Africa, and we ain't from England and Britain and all these places. We're from Jerusalem. The promised land belongs to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Jerusalem, Palestine belongs to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's the land that the Lord promised to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which are the children of Israel,
Right.
children of Zion, the chosen people of the Most High God. That's the promised land, man. That's our land. You might be in it for a time, but the Lord is going to remove them people, man. Believe it or not. Right? That's it on 18, right? That was it?
That was it, yeah.
And we'll close out on that, man. All right, over to you. We'll just close out, yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
Good cast there. Copy up for the teacher there. Okay, man of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yadita Sa. Get the sister the salute. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shema. Yadita Mata. Dismiss. Good class there, good class.
The water, Most High in Christ. All right, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Barakatham to the brothers, Yahweh Shema, Than, Hashem, Yahushai to the sisters, man. All right, Most High in Christ, Israel. You understand? The water for the reader, Most High in Christ, Radah in the building, Most High in Christ. Shalom.